Imagine walking through a museum in which there are 4 exhibits all displaying your life, the moments you encounter, the experiences you witness, the people you meet, the love that you feel. Your art is simply all of these things encapsulated, packaged, and translated through the medium of your choice. The culmination of all of these exhibits developed your vision, how you see the world. And our dreams, our goals, our aspirations all revolve around improving these exhibits. We continue to walk the halls of our museums, ensuring everything is in order, that we are confronting heart-pounding, invigorating moments, that we are fostering incredible relationships with the people that inspire us, that the love we encounter is visceral and almost film-esque, that our life is romantic. The only way we can continue to improve these exhibits is to create. The work that we put out into the world guides our progress. It takes us to new places, to new people, to new versions of ourselves. So what does this actually look like? You can watch all of these videos that tell you to just create. It can change your life, and I can tell you the exact same thing, but odds are you don't currently live in a world or in a situation where you can entirely focus on your craft. There are other logistics that seem to always just get in the way. So I want to focus and look back on the things that I can truly pinpoint as life-changing action. The things that cleared out the weeds that were covering my artist brain for 20 plus years. Weeds of unknowingness, lack of certainty with where I belong, the friend group, the place I should live, all of the things that kept me stuck and grounded. Let's call these the momentum generators. I left the only place I knew because I felt that no matter how hard I tried to do something exceptional and fly away, there would always be a ceiling I would bang my head on and return back to ground level. I had a strong gut feeling that I would never do anything to actually realize my dream if I did not get out and find open air. So I moved to another state, and I never felt more lost. But something funny happened within that lostness. I created, and people started to watch what I created, and then more people started to watch what I created. Whether it is pure elation or pure despair, both emotions are so visceral that your artist brain has no choice but to light up like a firework. You have to wander around completely lost to find greener pastures. Otherwise, you will settle not knowing that they were ever there. And lostness is temporary. I moved to this new place with new people, with new surroundings, and of course the knee-jerk reaction is going to be, this isn't what I'm used to. Like I'm scared, I'm uncomfortable, I have anxiety from this. Like, where do I fit? Where do I belong? And then eventually that all converts into excitement, to even more comfortability than where you were before. Find your creative community. If those around you are dead set on ignoring their calling, you will too. If those around you are dead set on realizing their potential, you will too. I felt isolated in this journey for over 20 years because I thought it was me versus the world. Like, I didn't really know that there were other people out there similar to me, going for similar things, wanting something greater than just kind of going through the motions. I craved it, but had no clue where to start finding these people. It was the classic hybrid daily routine of being someone at school around my friends back home, and then an entirely different person in my room at my house watching YouTube, messing with the camera, dreaming of being a recognized artist, a creator. I felt alienated from community that wanted those things as opposed to the things my immediate friends wanted. I grew tired of watching others on social media, traveling with friends, creating, telling stories. I was sick of feeling this consistent FOMO. So I sought after my people, realizing that no one was coming to save me. No one is coming to save you. Like, your favorite creator, the person you look up to, is not just going to randomly find your contact info, shoot you a text, yo, let's be friends, let's hang out, like, let's collaborate. Unfortunately, not gonna happen. The only way you get associated with these people is to create yourself. Your favorite actors, podcasters, athletes, creators, all posting content with other artists, other high-level performers in their given craft, all ended up there because they gained a mutual respect for each other. When you go after your dreams, you attract those who are doing the same. When you constantly talk about how dreams or goals are overrated and how it's just too late and you'll never get the shot again, or life got in the way and this and that, then you'll attract the people who do the exact same. Art attracts art. When you share your voice, your perspective, those who find beauty in that will inevitably feel attracted. I created things. I published those things. And before I knew it, I met one person, then another, then I met their circle, then I got invited to a trip, met more people, then I met their connections. Momentum. When you post one video unveiling to the world your true desires and how you're here to accomplish those, you'll be very surprised at who responds. Art plus lifestyle cohesion. You are what you consume. If you don't believe me, look at your last week. How much of your time was spent on watching TV, on watching movies, on consuming social media, instead of letting the algorithms of all of these platforms that are literally designed to capture and drain as much of your energy and time as possible, selectively watch good film, carefully made film, quality storytelling, watch TV that inspires you, that was recommended to you by someone that you respect, that you admire. And the quickest lever that you can pull to swing momentum in your favor is a complete rehaul of your social diet. Look at those who are a few years older than you, or preferably decades older than you, because they have more wisdom and are more aware of the world and what's going on. Choose 2 to 3 of these people who have accomplished something that you want to accomplish. Like they've already done it. They're living that life that you want to live. Consume their content, whether it's written, video, visuals, whatever. Those are your mentors. Those are your blueprints. And you'll be surprised at how likely it is that you'll run into these people or eventually even befriend them. I was talking about this recently with a few good friends of mine, just how wild this whole social media thing has gotten. It's no longer this general mass of consumers where the mega influencers get all of the attention. The landscape has changed dramatically. There are creators now at every single level getting attention. The world of social media, even though it's growing dramatically and getting more and more users, strangely enough, it's actually shrinking. For example, if you're into cinematography, you'll likely be fed very similar content to one of your friends who is also into cinematography. So everyone that you meet across the world who shares a similar interest will likely be following the same people you follow. And I say this because it creates this neighborhood, this community in which you essentially already have your people in this pocket of social media where everyone knows everyone. For me, I have met a lot of the people that I have selectively consumed. Like I've seen them on my For You pages, and sure enough, months go by and something occurs where I'm invited to a trip or something, or I meet them in another place, or we're like happen to be in the same place at the same time, whatever it may be. I'd message them or they'd message me, whatever the case was. We'd already have this shared interest of getting to know each other because we've already consumed and admired each other's work. I say all of this to hopefully let you know that your tribe, your people, your creative community is so much closer than you realize. It is right there. It is a few posts and a few DMs away. Cultivate purpose in whatever way you can. Learning is purpose. Betterment is purpose. When I'm doing these things, I feel most aligned with my dreams and what I want my museum to display. Learn another language. Learn how to sail, how to horseback ride, how to play the guitar, find work in another country, and go shadow a real hands-on artist in Spain. Run, meditate with movement, no headphones, nothing. Watch YouTube videos and implement action upon the things that you relate to. Join a course, learn online or offline. All of these things not only increase the gravity that you hold as a human being, but they widen the array of your storytelling capabilities. They add a few more paintbrushes to your toolkit. And more than all of this, they ensure that your artist brain is always lit up and eager to put pen to paper, words to visuals, visuals to publishing on social media or wherever it may be, and making the world a better place from your art. I felt compelled to make this video because I sit here now and I realize that I'm not chasing my dreams. As much as I believe that that was the end-all be-all mission for the last 20 years, no, I'm living my dreams. I'm living my envisioned reality. Every single day I have another chance to make the world around me look a bit more like the one I envision in my head. Instead of feeling discouragement because I haven't realized my potential and I'm behind and I'm not as good as that person that I see on social media, I just feel excitement that I'm still in the race. I'm still in the arena. I'm still in the competition. Like I'm looking around and I still have the chance to be better every single day, to run for that quote unquote gold. As you move toward a dream, the dream moves toward you. Julia Cameron. Rather than continuing to push that imaginary finish line further and further and further away where you just never can quite make any headway and you're just stuck, if not moving backwards, away from what you deem as your full potential and as your dreams, swing momentum in your favor by ridding that perspective entirely. There is no finish line. Only small, real, daily W's that compound and form new, better exhibits in your museum. More on this later. Take care, Landon.